the draft. Having the front lines and having a push, having sniper against the partner.
I don't know why it makes you laugh. Just look how tiny the sniper is. He looks so little.
He's,
Well,
a dwarf. He's a dwarf.
He's a dwarf, but look at him, dude.
Beastmaster is also standing in the middle slot, and they are standing a little bit in a V, so he's a bit bigger in comparison.
What? Is that how it works?
Yeah,
The middle slot's the big one.
That's why Crystal Maiden
What?
is so
Serious?
big. Yeah.
The middle slot's bigger, yeah.
Okay. GG. I didn't know that.
Well, he is also very tiny. I mean, there's that.
So we didn't get to talk about this. I think the Klink span is pretty straightforward. Not let the Chen eat the creeps and always have the ulti. It's also very good at dealing with those kind of like push ups. We pick people off if they do split up.
What about CK ban?
They're worried about getting burst. I don't know. I don't know if Call will pick CK, and CK is very like situational. But I guess they are a team that just rates the hero pretty highly. They pick the hero often and they ban it.
Because it is Limp playing sniper, right?
Yeah,
and then Chessie,
it should be, right? It should be a
Chessie's
mid.
hero last?
I think this one's much more straightforward. I think we know that Kyle's gonna. Oh, well, actually, yeah, we know Kyle's gonna play Shaker. We know Moo's gonna play Beastmaster, Limp Sniper, Steve Freak Chen, and
then they're gonna pick
so
the.
Chessie's last.
What they're gonna pick for Chessie last?
Brewmaster.
Brewmaster? They're gonna need like some more team fight control, yeah.
I've seen them do it in like a similar kind of strategy with this, and the purge that you get from the brew is really good versus Pugna and Necro.
Oh yeah, that's true, that's true.
You can purge off the Ghost Shroud, you can purge off the D-Crab, and it helps you, like, if they pop Brewmaster ulti, you look at Navi's lineup and they're just gonna get ran at.
But it is a big team fight ultimate
it's different.
to work around.
Yeah, and it's also like the safe lane.
But it works well with their lineup though, that's the important thing. Like last game I don't think their lineup works really well too much. But this, if they actually go for the brew, I think their lineup actually makes a lot of sense with each other.
I'm trying to think of what other heroes it might be. I'm just saying
Lash?
that because that's like the one
he likes
that
Lash,
right?
so
But
Lash is like so.
They love Lash.
Pugna,
yes.
you kill yourself.
Yeah, Pugna
you
kills
kill yourself
Lash.
on Pugna.
So it is going to be a Bloodseeker.
Okay.
Oh, this is okay. This
is cool too.
Quite good against the Necro. Oh, they picked instant.
Instant Queen of Pain pick.
No hesitation there.
Because Quap has a pretty good matchup against the sniper. You can kill him, and with the Night Stalker roaming to pressure, I think
support Pugna.
What? Support Pugna?
So they go Pugna.
Wait, who's playing
Jet
C?
Pro Quap?
No, they're swapping.
No way.
Dendy
Dendy CM?
No.
He played Asian Operation earlier
Nah,
today.
they're just screwing around. Quite sure it's not happening.
I mean, I would like to ask you guys who
Are they swapping?
is
Yeah.
playing who?
No? Did they?
Yeah, purple.
Yeah, they
is
swapped.
Dendy.
They swapped.
Don't worry, it's not
Dendy
like
is playing Pugna.
I had a heart
Alright,
attack for a
alright.
moment, I'm sorry.
Who's gonna take this game? One word you have, and it should be a team name.
I actually like Call more this time.
There's not one word, but complexity, sure. What are you going for?
Complexity.
Alright, we got two complexity fanboys on the panel. Let's find out
Oh, come
if
on.
we are gonna have a game 3 or not. It is over to our commentators, Blitz and Capitalist.
Some truly disgusting North American bypass. Here are casters. We're going to even and Navi. Blitz, I won't ask you for a team because obviously you're learning fully 50-50 between the two of them. But
of course.
Is there a draft that you prefer?
Complexities. I think that if they do win, it's on the
so
back
you
of
also have the NA bias.
this Earthshaker and honestly, I have so much bias. I only want to see the team that eventually wins win.
Wow.
That's actually really messed up of me.
Full on smoke out from Navi. If you haven't heard, yes, we did have some swap brews. Gonna be General playing the Pugna, offlane Pugna as expected. Mid, Dendy, Queen of Pain. Kyle, gonna start backing himself away. He'll be good, he'll be good.
Yep.
No problems here.
Oh,
whoa,
they're even gonna get the trap
Maybe
off.
it's a problem for Navi. Roger, now gonna be bloodlusted up, so they do the extra damage to him with all the shrapnel charges. Should be pretty easy to get this kill. Roger.
Don't use another one though.
No, you don't want to lose all your
The second shrapnel charge is the real GG one.
Oh,
he did?
He threw it out and he missed! Well, Roger, you only have one tango, but can he through that area? Z-Freak is gonna try and plug him up or not. He'll just
That was
take
a
the
lot
kill.
of tangos.
That, yes, it was.
Yeah, he ran through all of his tree collection. You don't want that.
He's got no more tangos.
Nobody's
But-
got tangos.
We have no more shrapnel charges for Lens. So.
That's true. That sucks. As like as somebody who dabbles, might even call me an enthusiast of sniper. It's a little rough.
And because now the Queen of Pain, like whenever she pressures you, that's be kind of
Yeah, you're supposed to shrapnel back, but now he doesn't have that up.
So maybe Complexity, maybe Z-Freak's gonna have to help him out in the beginning, especially since Roger's gonna be camping up mid. And
there's like 3 heroes mid right now. This is
the sniper's damage is just pitiful to start, so he's not gonna be scaring Roger back too easily. With,
and up atop,
harassment.
Moo versus Crystallize, as Moo just is straight up right-clicking him, and he is winning this battle right now as Crystallize has that Heartstopper aura. Thought he was gonna win this lane. Moo completely zoning him out of the creep wave.
I like that. If you get the aura, punish him.
Yes, and especially if it's a one-on-one and you are supposed to be playing a melee versus a range. Later on, the matchup gets harder. But Beastmaster early on, 67 base damage. Get on that.
It's not like he can even regen up off of last seen creeps.
Yeah, and up atop, Seneko gonna TP in as the creep comes. Gonna get frostbitten. One of the more common counters to the Chen as...
It actually denies the creep by picking up a new one.
Yep, very good job.
Good play from C3.
And at bottom lane, Chessie, I don't actually think that he loses this matchup. I'm pretty sure that Bloodseeker does fine. Bloodseeker is one of the best heroes against these spammy heroes.
Yeah, just because you can constantly keep your HP up as
Yeah.
getting on hits.
As Limp gonna get gone on, Shrapnel gonna fly out. Roger
really
getting
great finisher though.
pretty low.
Limp
Should be okay though. Limp, don't commit that second Shrapnel.
gotta keep it for the defense.
It's only level 1 Shrapnel, dude. It's not as useful as you think.
Yeah, it doesn't do that much damage. D-Freak gonna pop out, see if he can get a net, but there's no.
Yeah, and so that death by Rogers, space creation-y. Like, not really, because first blood still sucks, but the sniper to use shrapnel really kind of puts it in the lane in favor, although now he's got level 3, faster than Dendi too because of the split XP.
General's doing a pretty good job with CS. He can stick around for buying up Chessie sometimes, get denies.
And Freak denied another creep, by the way. So that's 2 frostbites committed for nothing. But Seneko has his aura, and he's got a lot of plays.
If only that was a better creep, but they are going to slow him down with the tornado, as well as the nuke out. D-Freak trying to finish him off. One more hit. Who's going to be able to dive him underneath the tower? Seneko has nothing left in the tank to be able to save that.
Bottom 2, General getting really low there. That is the downside of playing against this Bloodseeker is any of your other lanes are going poorly, it exacerbates things further.
Yeah.
Just like, guys, just don't
stop
lose
taking
health.
damage. Dendi, why are you sitting in mid lane so low? He's gonna pop a healing cell.
Everyone stay at full health at all times. Bury yourselves. As Kyle gonna harass General a little bit more.
Of course, that's aggravating. Something that Crystallize should be able to do constantly.
Yeah.
Because now he's getting those levels in, as you said, should be able to start beating out the Beastmaster bound.
Dual lane mid, by the way, has not been that successful.
No.
For Navi. They commit 2 of the most aggressive heroes in the game against a tiny dwarf man.
It's like that series we saw, the Lone Druid. Oh, nice Centaur stomp. He was beginning to get gone on, but a beautiful turnaround using the Centaur, and they're going to be able to just run down.
Going down again.
He's dead. Seneko actually still trying to go Z-Freak, but bottom lane looks like with the extra movement speed, they try to go on General. Zero's dropped a little bit low, and the Bloodseeker had that advantage, but fortunately our Pugna far enough away not to get caught. 3-0 so far as Flex.
They've got their Earthshaker 2 cap. This is the hero I think that Kyle is by far most comfortable with, so Navi had to have had an idea of how to play against it, and so their answer is to go for this Necrolite and this Crystal Maiden. But so far hasn't been too successful as Dendi, even with the DD rune, getting traded out as he has to walk uphill.
Why is there something specific about Necrophos and Crystal Bane that makes them good versus Earthshaker?
It's not good versus Earthshaker per se, but it's really good against the Chen. I kind of want to know why they decided to ban what they did. They banned Io, which makes sense, but then they banned Visage.
Yeah.
But last game they didn't, and so they were comfortable against it, but you know that complexity, this is their top 2 combo. Earthshaker Chen, they're going to take it every single time. So Navi thought they had a response. So far though, in favor of complexity. I wanted to see Havos's like notebook. Just had, we briefly saw it as he walked by, and there's just tons of stuff on it.
You know who also briefly walked by?
Who?
Desk. Complexity.
Ah, yeah. And Chessie said, he looked confident too and happy. He's like, we got this one. All they want to do is fight us, so we will oblige. As Z-Freak gonna get gone on.
caught inside his own jungle, but he does have a Centaur and Hellbear, but looks like he didn't really snag
Oh, he wants to
Sneko with
fight.
that one. He's still going to try and get the counter kill here. He
got
knows
a
he
stun.
can actively run himself away, misses the stun onto Sneko, gets it onto Roger though. May not be able to get that kill on Sneko, but he might have just gotten himself away. No, Roger's able to fly over the trees, still collect that bounty. Bottom lane, again, here's dropping low, trying to run at general. Almost max movement speed, but they'll give up.
Whenever they
Keep
get low,
on that tower.
Jesse just runs at him.
Yeah.
But the downside is that Pugna is very fast. With a wind lace and boots of speed, believe it or not, he has 400 speed.
And he can decrepify himself if the Bloodseeker even gets close enough to be on
mid.
top of him. He can just decrepify and keep running.
Gonna get gone on. This is a lot of damage on him.
TP's coming in. Kyle's gonna try and save his ally, but it won't happen. Roger underneath the tower is gonna be fine. Kyle has no follow-up disables, and Night Stalker has a lot of armor, so he's always good with tower diving.
Yeah, and at bottom, General gonna get gone on. There are low heroes. He is silenced up, but Chessie misses on that. As General,
One more hit. Goes for the
TP.
decrepify, TP out. He's good.
is well gone.
Top lane, it's not being won by this Necrophos.
Yeah, that is
Beastmaster's
the largest surprise for me.
yeah, he's 39-1 compared to 31-2.
They've done a very good job though at keeping him controlled. The
Yeah.
ganks, they are utilizing the fact that he didn't have any levels of the growth shot early, which is very common but still very punishable. As at the top,
With the Centaur wrapping around behind the tower.
Another stun?
Sea Freak, beautiful setup, man.
very well done. He sandwiches him in.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
He even sends his creep back to base, and it's barely gonna heal it in time.
Oh, what's this wrap coming in? Earthshaker from behind blocks in the Crystal Maiden, Sneko. He's gonna be booed for Moo to pick apart at his leisure, as long as he doesn't get juked in the trees. But they've got a Bloodseeker, not really possible.
No hiding this time is once again Navi
Oh,
forced to abandon
mid.
this bottom lane as mid.
Okay, trade-offs. Trade-offs for Navi.
And he gonna TP though, senses some danger. Kyle gets a stun up though.
Dendy does
He's got
have a
blink.
blink up, so this shouldn't be a problem whatsoever.
Yeah, and
But-
he's gonna run back to base with them trying.
Yeah, it's the long walk back. That kind of sucks.
So General hates life, or Crystallized should, just because everyone's always low on his team. Chessie, loving it. Even gonna pop the silence. Trying to secure that range. And he's probably gonna pull this lane.
That's one of the big advantages, right? Is the silence is so spammable
Yeah.
for Bloodseeker. It's very cheap.
And once you shove in the lane, all you do is you pull back. This is how you get a level advantage and an XP advantage. So far, so good. And Complexity's lineup is a little bit more even than it was last game. Just because I felt like last game they were very pigeonholed to one style of play.
Yeah.
And Navi was able to keep up. And after a certain point, the game was just over. But in this game,
Not having better late game and not really having any team fight sounds like pretty risky.
it is. It means that you have to play the split push game perfectly. You have to take those towers relatively uncontested. And you can't take bad fights. It's just too many things you have to do to succeed with that kind of lineup. But this game, a lot easier for them. Better cores overall. They get to scale. They've got this early game push as well. Very balanced as Navi. This top tier 1 tower gonna get gone on. General not even gonna step forward for this.
Yeah, it
And
looks
all
like
3 cores are farming right now.
with this tower dropping so fast, Complexity building more and more of the lead. But is this okay, right? They have like near top 2 CS, Bloodseeker. No, Moo actually thinking about going for this one.
might be a little
Sneko
bit deep.
actually gonna turn for the Pugnet set. That's a better kill. Gonna deny
Queen of Pain
that
though.
live
TP.
command, sending move back. Seafree's gonna go for the TP away. Denny goes in,
Oh,
trying to
the
finish
hit!
off. Direct click isn't enough. He's able to get away. Oh,
And
and they
Moo
get the
gets the
kill on
kill.
Sneko with the Hellbear. Well played.
Here comes the chat wheels.
Yeah.
You need
So-
to do it. It's a morale thing.
I was gonna say it's all fine and well good. Bloodseeker
Yes.
and Beastmaster doing well in their side lanes, but it's at a cost of a sniper who kind of fell behind. Is that okay? Is the sniper a hero that it's okay to fall behind in laning phase because they're gonna make it back later?
Oh, for sure. Complexity surprisingly have pretty greedy picks overall. They don't really have heroes that can really move around too much aside from this Earthshaker, but he's got to get levels himself. That's why he's just sitting mid. Chessie, for the most part, has just been left alone bottom. But they have 3 really greedy cores. They've got a Sniper, a Bloodseeker, and a Beastmaster. All 3 of these heroes need farm to succeed. And right now, the distribution of farm is just fine for Complexity. The big thing, though, for Navi is they've got to get Crystallized back online. We saw what he was able to do with even a little bit of space here. As Navi, they really want this bottom tier 1, and Chessie finally going to get gone on for the first time this game, but he senses something is up, or does he?
And the invis on General too, so he can maybe catch Limp inside that jungle. They slow him down, manage to get the decrepit by. Roger gives up on that, turns around.
Far.
They go for the Earthshaker instead. General didn't quite get the memo though, turns around a little bit late, but it's just enough to be able to get that kill. Anyway, since they have the backup of Dendy as well, it's Crystallize. Jeez, I didn't even see Crystallize made his way down here as well.
Everyone came for that one. His move. Meanwhile, takes that tier 1 up at top. He's even pressuring this tier 1 up.
Oh, they should not have been able to get this extra kill.
Away.
That was 5 heroes showing themselves in bottom lane. That should have been a win, with Complexity only losing in support.
A little bit sloppy by Chesty as they have wards in really good positions to see them leave as well. The line even being drawn saying, you should have saw this coming as up at top, Roar.
Oh, but the heal's not enough.
You have to run for Moo right now. He's so strong. The double bore, even the net committed for this.
The net too. Who's a beast with this Helmet Dominator. He does so much right click damage. Look at him, he's ignoring Dent. He's like, I'm gonna take this tier 2 and TB out right in front of your face.
That is so crazy good. He's got 6,300 net worth right now. He's got a 4-staff, a Helm of Dom, Medallion of Courage, and it's 11 minutes. That is so unbelievable.
And this is why Fug was absolutely right when he said on the panel that this is Moo's best hero.
That is, it is the hero that helped him secure 2nd place when he was on DC.
Yep.
Shrine is available. Z-Freak gonna pop it for his creep's sake. Creep lives. You need to keep him alive.
Between Helmet Dominators, Chen creeps, Boars.
There's a lot of stuff on the
map. Does Navi have enough wave clear? They've got a decent amount.
They've got pretty good heroes for it. They've got Pugna, Necro, Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain isn't the best just because you have to get really close to use Scream of Pain. But it's alright, she's got a Veil of Discord, so she can hit the other heroes out too.
Crystal Main's probably one of the better supports to be able to do it from a position.
I would like her to be able to level the Crystal Nova this game. As the Boar, or the Hawk I should say, is seeing Crystallize, but it's slowly dying to the Heartstopper already. What a sad life. As bottom tier 1 gonna get taken out.
No success. Oh man, with Bloodseeker, that's the thing. Every single time I see a Bloodseeker, I want to bring this up. This hero pushes towers so fast.
Yeah, this is by far the most absurd farm I've seen on a Beastmaster, by the way. He's 7-0-1. He's taken 2 towers completely by himself, by the way. So he got all that gold. Bottom tower did go to Chessie, but still, that's money in the bank for him.
They got a hand of Midas in the courier.
That's definitely Z-Freak. He went gloves of haste. He's been doing this every game.
Yeah, his Chen every game.
3-man smoke. They need to kill.
Okay.
The spot is coming in. Here's the roar.
Around, stun up the Crystal Main, try and get out with the Fissure blocking them in as well. They actually get so much damage. They killed him from a distance. And General couldn't do nothing to be able to stop.
Even if they went on move, he's got a 4-staff. He doesn't die very easily as Navi has rotated their entire team. This might not be a fight that you want to take as Rupture is popped. Roger cannot run himself far enough away. He's going to be assassinated here. Limp finally comes into the battle. First thing he does, pick up a much-needed kill, bolster his net worth. His allies are definitely doing just fine. He just needed a bit of recovery, and he's about to get some. Not just the kill, but also potential tower net worth as well. Dendy's got to play a similar game as he did last game. Try to avoid these early skirmishes. They feel like they can defend these tier towers, but they simply can't. This Beastmaster's way too huge.
Complexity wrapping behind mid lane instead of going for that bottom tier 2 straight up. Now, Limp's going to be kind of gone on here. Kyle.
He's going to commit the Echo.
Echo laid down. Crystallize dropping lower and lower. Does manage to get the ghost shot out with the TP. Should be good as Kyle just doesn't have stun available.
Still in the back line, Snako does go down. This bottom tier 2 is getting cleaned out. Look at the complete vision that they have because they took the bottom tier 1 and the mid tier 1. This is what it affords you. You get complete control of this jungle. Now Navi have to play the opposite side of the map. Do a little bit of a mirror movement because they absolutely cannot fight this Beastmaster.
Regeneration.
He's gonna get drums next.
He is.
We're getting to that point where if you lose any sort of team fight or maybe a significant pick-off, then tier 3s are going to drop so quickly.
He committed the TP for that, but Z-Freak
gonna
get out.
Snatch stick. Uses the troll to be able to snatch Roger, keeping him from being able to void and stop Chen's TP out.
And at the same time, he TP's Moo back, and Moo just going to TP mid.
Air free pushes. It's been a while since we saw the Chen so aggressively and being able to get free pushes onto towers, sending allies back.
Moo wrapping around, doesn't see Crystallize. They do have this ward up though, and he feels so powerful right now. With that boar and that centaur available and a force staff, he's gonna start making the move down. He sees him with the ward, trying to commit, but doesn't quite get him. As Complexity, they're all playing in this jungle area, right where they have wards. Very smart of them as Navi trying to pressure tier 1s, but they have to largely avoid these fights still. Not quite powerful enough yet.
Crystal Main kind of taking a break here at the top lane, trying to shove things out, alleviate some of the pressure on the map as they're just being caught all over the place. I mean, the fact that Moo can even do that, right? Stand right in front of the tier 3 area and cut a creep wave.
Yeah, he has no fear right now. With the force staff, he's like, you guys don't have enough control for me. And I've got a lot of health, a lot of armor on myself as well. 14 armor, has a Drums of Endurance completed up too. Just continues to snowball as at bottom crystallize.
He's got Dendi
Oh, he
here.
misses though.
So they're going to try and turn and fight this one. It looks like they can get an easy kill on Kyle, bring him down with the Reaper Sight. It's going to help out a lot. Limp is here now, but they don't have a stun to be able to stop Dendi, so they're both going to be in the game.
Yeah. The downside is the Earthshaker goes down, Beastmaster nowhere near. And now he's got to trip out top, and Dendi playing the correct role again. He's doing these little hit and run moves, which he absolutely needs to do. You've got to snowball in this quick paint if you stand a chance. And you've got to continue to Complexity around the map, because Complexity, they want to get into a 5-man fight, and Navi are very smartly denying them that opportunity.
It feels like in both game 1 and 2, like Navi adapted really well
Yes.
to the initial pace that Complexity tried to set, and we're kind of seeing that now. Then it's Navi beginning to stay more away from Complexity, forcing them in certain situations, defend towers.
Yeah.
Sniper kill that they got mid for that bottom lane.
The question was,
Ooh, a catch on a Moo maybe. That
Oh,
first
this
staff
was
may not be
huge.
able to save him here. Crystallide's gonna wrap around from behind. He does not have Reaper Sight up yet.
Dendi's
They're gonna
making
need
his way
a
up,
lot
though.
more nukes. Dendi's gonna be able to slow him down, plus the Ghost Shroud.
that is a huge kill as
776 gold.
Complexity right now, they're shoving in, showing all 3 cores on the map right now. A little bit dangerous to do that, because Navi, they capitalize. Even with no ward vision up there, they make that move. They're saying to themselves, guys, we can't let Moo just shove in this lane by himself every single time. We've got to make a full commitment for that. And all of a sudden, Dendi, playing that playstyle very well, running around the map, just getting these little picks while pushing in waves, forcing Complexity to actually be the ones to have to react. Is all of a sudden the king of the net worth.
Navi have to be getting close to that finding a time, right? I feel like their lineup does look pretty good about 20 minutes. Can they 5-man fight yet?
I'm not sure. They
Is
don't
that
have
ever?
that big AoE stun control.
Yeah.
Their team fight is pretty good because they've got this Pugna, Queen of Pain, Necro. None of these heroes die very easily, but at the same time, do you really want to risk it? This playstyle right now benefiting you. Your Necro just continues to farm. He's getting pretty huge. He's got a Rod of Atos. Radiance is queued up.
So their 5-on-5 is going to come more down to defending objectives rather than aggressively.
Yeah, I think they can play pretty similar to last game.
Yeah.
Because
That is-
Complexity, they just keep 5-manning, and when they do split up, Navi doing a very good job of punishing. But this Roshan, very well done by Cole.
I feel like this is an objective that Complexity could have taken a lot earlier. I know it's 18
Yeah.
minutes, that sounds very early, but
Especially with the top tier 2 taken, it's hard for Navi to rotate around that area and that bottom tier 2. As soon as you send any heroes down there, you shove it out, Navi's forced to respond, you just walk in with a Bloodseeker, do it very quickly, but still a good move by them.
see what they can do with that Aegis. Do you think you can get enough map control to maybe take that mid-tier 2?
They just want to farm right now.
Then potentially going to be not here? No. Navi are going to give up on that.
Yeah.
Too many heroes off map. They feel kind of scared.
Moo is directly under a tower right now. They see that Limp is by himself. They're going to make the move right now as General going to silence him up, and this should be a kill.
He still does not have the Force Staff to be able to get himself out of these situations. So Limp is going to be easy.
They're
Kill.
both
Moo
just TPing
might
out.
just be able to catch someone. Nope. Both TP successful again.
And right now, the main issue there is that this ward right here spotted everything as they started going in. And now they might even lose mid-tier 1 tower. This is not what's supposed to happen with the team with Aegis. As Crystallize TPing in. Here's the Force Staff, here's the Roar.
Well, at least they punish him. Tier 1 tower probably going to be denied at this point in time.
That was their first kill in quite a bit. as Seneko
I love it.
multi-TPs. I mean, you might as well. They're not stopping you. That's a catapult, 2 purple dudes, and a Hellbear Smasher.
Spot Kyle here coming up. He's got an Orchid, so this should be a pretty easy kill for him. Kyle
Another
turns,
pick off.
does whatever damage he can, but he knows he's dead.
And this is Dendi's role in the game right now, to just be this hitman, walk around the map, create space, push in the waves at all times. Navi's done a very good job of that. Seneko committing that ulti up at top. He realizes the importance in shoving at these lanes. It's what's allowing Dendi to make these plays. As a lot of those creeps go down to Dendi,
So
and
Will,
he's
what
just
do you
playing.
what do you do? You're being run all over the map, right? You're having a hard time keeping up with what the enemy's doing. You're getting picked apart as you try and address each one of these split pushes. Do you ever say enough is enough and you just 5-man into a lane?
For the most part, you want to avoid that situation. We've talked about it before, just going for the straight up 5-man as soon as you have Aegis. Normally what the Aegis is used for is just map control. You don't want to be put to a position where you desperation 5-man and this Queen of Pain does what he's doing right now. But the problem right now is that Complexity, even with this Aegis and all this map control, they still don't feel very safe on the map. Navi has done a very good job of warding. Look at how deep the wards are. They're going to spot everything right now. They see both the supports. And that's just courtesy of Seneko. When he shoved in that top lane, he made sure that he got these wards down. And Complexity are completely missing on the vision game right now. They've only got this one ward down. And that's very surprising considering the type of lead that they had early on.
Yeah.
That is the hidden impact that you don't quite see, and Seneko even gonna find this freshly placed ward. That's so huge. As a 5-position CM, you just de-ward everything. And if you notice the ward that Kyle just barely misses, if you click the sentry, it's
still
barely out of vision.
Currently talking about the one that's sitting in the shrine.
Yes. You guys probably can't see that, but it's actually right on the lip of it.
So what is this solution? You don't want to 5-man. You want to get control. We go for a smoke gank, see if we can get an important pick off, like say on Dendi perhaps. He blinks himself away. Moo, not going to be able to spot him in time.
Yeah. Sees him running away, can't really do too much about it. Maybe he has to commit to something like a Shadow Blade so he can get in on Dendi.
Sure. A gem would not be a bad choice from Complexity right now.
Yeah,
From our position, knowing how effective the wards have been.
You notice Roger's build too. He went for the Helm of Dom so that
Yes.
he could continue to push in these waves with his Centaur that he has. Also help out Crystallize in case anything happens.
You grab Chen creeps as well.
Yes,
during some
sir.
of these fights.
As top being shoved in, but Dendi once again there to pick up all the solo XP.
And they
Gonna
caught
TP out.
him. Deep Freak tries to heal him. Won't be able to save him.
Oh, another kill.
Looks like they managed to get Roger somewhere near the mid lane, but Navi definitely picking up the bigger bounty here. 2 kills, one of which is the very easy to kill.
It's like a 5k gold lead. Now it's down to 2. And Moo, his farm was unbelievable at 13 minutes, but he hasn't really item progressed past that point as Chessie finally gonna say, guys, I've got the Aegis. We didn't want 5-man earlier, but now we have to. And look at the side lanes right now. Navi shoving in bottom, simultaneously shoving in top. Everyone getting so much golden experience right now. And Complexity, they look a little bit lost. They're gonna smoke up and go for the long play. And if Navi senses this, TP's out. It's gonna be huge for them as they do. Crystallize gonna get out. General, maybe blast one more time, TP out.
Got some Chen creeps hanging around.
This has got to be so frustrating for Complexity right now. Look at Navi's cores. They're waiting for somebody to show on the map, and as soon as somebody does, Dendi will blink out of the trees, or General will blink out of the trees.
Smoke pops, blink, TP away. General knows his job is done, right? He was sitting in that
Yep.
trees to make sure he forced somebody
Now
all the way
Dendi
to
will
that right
push
side
out
of the
top.
map.
Because he feels very comfortable right now. He's like, guys, I can play whatever game I want right now. I'm a Queen of Pain. I'm pretty much invincible. Here I go.
It's still a sniper, right? It's still a sniper with a Bloodseeker too. That's all the more dangerous.
Yeah, they've got
Do
the
Navi
late
take
game.
over the map now, right? They've got this
Oh,
team fight.
no,
They
Lin-
no longer have an Aegis.
He might just die again. 1-4-1. Score gets even worse here if Seneko captures him. He does. They're gonna blow him up.
And a Reaper sign to bring him down. Now, the rest of Complexity are coming in from behind. Now, Kai's gonna leave things up, immediately get silenced up. Not able to get off that Echo Slam. They're
Dendi,
trying to finish him off, but
force staffed.
Dendi taken out by Moo. Great use of the force staff there. Combination of the Rupture from Chessie.
Roger
Look
getting
towards
chased down too. He's got a haste.
Not gonna be able to get him. Looks like it's gonna be Roger instead.
Oh, Roger whiffs.
Oh. Nice dodge of the Fisher there.
Everyone's just getting out now from
Oh,
Navi.
no way. Well played.
The big bounty, though, is snatched as Dendi does go down. Very cute play with the 4-staff roar.
12 to 15. 3,000 gold lead now for Complexity. Had a bigger lead earlier on in the game. It's kind of dwindling.
Navi right now is playing with impunity. They are doing whatever they want in all of the lanes. They're shoving in things constantly, and as a result of that, they're getting better vision down on the map. And as a result, Complexity, you're playing a game where you constantly feel like you're being watched. Whenever these pickoffs happen, you're not really certain where the wards are. You're not sure how they got down as general. At top, Z-Freak doesn't have a 4-staff. Earthshaker's TPing in. He's pretty tanky, though.
With him being able to have Blink and someone else with a Rod Atos, it makes a pretty easy catch on supports, but it's well worth it for Complexity, as the mass movement, especially with the boots of travel on the Beastmaster, punishes Navi's kill attempt.
Yeah, and Chen does have the Midas now. Quite a big power spike for him, but at the same time, I think Navi might just go...
Diagonums?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Midas.
I said the Midas? You got that like 20
Big
minutes
item
ago.
pickup, game
Big
changer.
item. Z-Freak just won them the game.
So they can start giving those ancient pushes. You can see the Dragon at the top lane already giving it a hefty push.
Yeah.
And Navi are losing that map control once again. With the Radiance, the Blink Dagger, the Aghanim Scepter, a lot of item timings came up for Complexity recently.
Yeah. As a result of that top fight, when they were able to grab Dendi there, it kind of reset things a little bit. Everyone started to farm once again, because Dendi was creating so much pressure on the map. But as soon as that Queen of Pain is dead, you don't really have that many mobile heroes. You've got this Pugna with Blink Dagger, trying to mirror what Dendi's doing, but he's not as big of a threat because he can't kill as easily as this Queen of Pain can.
Am I a fool worrying for Navi a little bit about the
You
fact
should be.
that I know like Sniper, he's died a lot.
No,
But
it's okay though.
He's the late game threat, right?
Yeah, and at some point, it's not going to be the Sniper that's the problem. It's going to be this Beastmaster plus this Bloodseeker who's very strong, this Earthshaker who will eventually get Dagger. Probably the latest that I've seen Kyle get it in quite some time though.
Yeah, Jesus, 27.5 minutes in.
Oh, second Rosh is
He's only
huge.
sitting on 900 gold too.
If they can get the Aegis this time to Sniper and the Cheese to Chessie, he's got a BKB on top of that.
Be great if somebody gave Kyle the Roshan bounty.
Give him the last
Sirs,
hit, guys.
please. He needs it.
Alright, Chessie still takes the Aegis, and Centaur comes in.
Got him.
Immediately gets denied out as Navi. They had a lot of map momentum, but that one kill swinging a lot of that momentum.
He does get the Lincolns now on Dendi, so he can play that aggressive.
He's gonna force down, try to pop it, roar.
Oh, never mind. Moose got it with a force staff to be able to stop that one. Managed to get the roar down. The follow-up.
You need the
Fisher
echo.
is there, but they need the echo, and he just can't quite get there. Run himself away. Blink out, TP, he's good. Thank goodness. Hurricane Pike on the Sniper. I've been waiting to see that item for a while. I felt like he needed that extra mobility.
Dude, he's just poor.
Yeah,
What do you
I
want
guess
from me? It's not for a lack of want. He just couldn't get it, man. At bottom, power gonna get taken. And yes, it goes down. Kill the Radiant, but General's okay with that as Roger, they're all playing on this side of the map. There's nothing for them really to protect except that tier 3. But I doubt Complexity continues to push in for that.
Kyle, he's thinking, ooh, juicy farm, pushing him to tier 3.
Don't do
Someone's
it,
got to
dude.
take it, guys.
Don't do it.
Someone's got to take it, but Roger's here. He's a little bit deep to go for this kill. They're going to go for the Rod of Atos. Suck onto him. Brings it down with the Reaper Scythe and bounce back. Got to bounce back because Complexity, they are coming in force. They TP 2 and another 2 are wrapping around behind. Seeing if they can still take this fight. I would not be too confident though about Complexity. Yeah, it looks like everything.
No, they're gonna reset. Dendi showing top. They're gonna go back to what they were doing. The grassroots. Make this game as annoying as possible for Complexity. They're gonna say, even if you win, we're gonna make you really work for it.
Kind of a guerrilla warfare style. Hit and run.
They're doing a really good job of it. I mean, they just dived to tier 3 for an Earthshaker who is dirt poor. Every little bit matters. He's 0, 4, and 5. He doesn't die there. He's 300 gold closer to his Blink Dagger, but loses that instead as Z-Freak. Gonna try to shove in top of his creeps, but immediately loses the Wolf, and even the Hellbear Smasher doesn't go down.
EKB for the Beastmaster. He has to worry a little less. That is just pretty much all magic damage on this side of Navi.
Yeah.
Got the pure damage for Dendi, and that's about it.
Got a cheese on him. He feels pretty good. I really like this gem pickup, by the way. They were losing really hard in the vision game, and as soon as he picked it up, he was able to clear a lot of those deep wards that Navi place when they do this lane shove. That was probably the most important item pickup.
Oh, oh, hey, spotted the courier. He's got a blink too. Oh, fast maneuvers.
Oh, it was enough? I thought it wasn't enough.
Dude, Pugna does 125 damage a hit.
Damn. Go you, Pugna. You undead baby you.
Is that what he is?
Yeah.
So experience due to all of these shenanigans of them running around the map, going in favor of Navi, and for complexity, they've got Aegis. This is normally the timing going for high ground, but they're playing against a lot of heroes that spam a lot. But they do have a Bloodseeker and a Sniper, and they're done with this. They're saying, guys, we're gonna group up. We got Aegis cheese. I'm tired of this.
First of many pushes that I'm sure Navi are going to have to defend against.
Yeah, and the gold lead, 6K just seconds ago.
I mean, look at that.
Now
That
it's
sniper,
3K.
he may be poor, but the bloodlust is allowing him to do a whole lot more damage to that tower long distance.
Stun flaps out. No follow-up, though. Doesn't have a blink dagger yet.
They just don't have a hard initiator. What are they? How are they supposed to jump this team?
I'm not sure. This is pretty complicated for them. Is Siegfried gonna make his way down there? Had a shove out top. He's gonna TP his creeps in as well to help with this assault. And tower goes down. Navi, it's do or die time. What decision are you gonna make?
I mean, they got to do some sort of like wraparound nonsense or something. It's just straight up running at them, running at the sniper to try and catch him. It's gonna be.
Oh, they actually
rebuffed
back.
by-
They're gonna go for the shrine instead. Much
It's
better
a safe
decision.
play, right?
It's gold. You need gold. Kyle, get him gold.
I can't think the last time that I saw a team, they were the first ones to go high ground, took that tier 3 and tried to go for racks as well.
Yes.
It seems like everybody's taking that tier 3, playing it safe, backing up, taking the shrine.
I just
Why
felt like
not?
they were gonna
It's
go for
pretty
that
funny.
because they shoved in the top lane as well.
Yeah.
And they felt pretty comfortable. They still had the Aegis too. That's the
Look
main
at these
thing.
dragons go crazy.
That Aegis, man. It's all the auras.
Yeah, the Beastmaster Aura.
Those buff up a lot of armor. I didn't even realize. Not that that matters, just because Navi mainly does magic damage.
Yeah. Smoke up here from Navi.
Please, let the Earthshaker get his blink. If they
How
ran into
close
him
is he?
somehow, if he TP'd bottom, lost the gem, and his gold for blink,
He's sitting at 2150 right now. 100 gold away. Fortunately, Navi are not going to run it
This'll come in handy.
the right jungle. Catch that Earthshaker.
you don't know
Next
that.
tier grouped up.
Kyle.
Kyle, don't go to the offlane jungle. It's not safe there.
Oh, if he did. I'm on Kyle watch right now.
No, he's sticking with his team. He knows.
He knows. They could leave him like some creeps. Come on, guys.
Limp's just not giving it to him.
I mean, I guess Limp's BKB is important, but
I feel like the blink dagger is just a little bit more impactful.
it's honestly fine. 20
Oh,
seconds
no.
later, there was no fight. It's just, life sucks. There's nothing left. Oh, he got the ward last hit. There you go.
Hey. All right. Blink dagger, BKB for a sniper, BKB for the Beastmaster. How do you kill things as Navi? You have to get the jump on the enemy team, but you don't have a strong
Yeah.
initiator.
They don't have that Earthshaker. That's why we think this hero is insane.
Uh-huh.
It's because it doesn't matter. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 34 minutes. He's gonna jump on you.
Watch out for Kyle, y'all.
The ability to start the fight in Dota is so important. When you get to just immediately jump in, the other team has no time to react. You've got all the time in the world to set up the fight. You know who's stunned up. You know who to target fire. That's so important. That's what this Earthshaker provides you. Navi, yes, they were able to play this style where they go around the map. It's hard to kill Dendi, but it doesn't really matter if they can just 5-man like this.
Literally,
no
their
Aegis this
only
time, though.
stun is Reaper Sight. You know, it's not like you can void. That's just BKB immediately afterwards.
do it,
And
Kyle.
Frostbite.
Okay, he gets his own set of wards down, and this is very important for the push. That's Chessie gonna throw out some silences.
Mango dives in there. Just
They
get
need to
the
be able to
Frostbite.
de-ward those. It's really important. Otherwise, the sniper just gets free pot shots on this.
Yeah. The Crapify, try and slow him down. They're also trying to get a Heaven Talbot on Roger.
There's just so much
that out
stuff
as
that
well.
Navi has to deal with.
Dragons now coming in. Roger's taking a lot of damage from Limb. Just taking those pot shots. A little bit of extra damage for the Axis. Easy
just
kill.
dies.
No commitment whatsoever from Navi or from Complexity.
They had to use a Rupture for that, but they don't really care. They're going to get this Rax for free. Crystallize, even getting low. Here's the
there it
Echo.
goes. He pumps a Ghost Shroud immediately. Kyle jumps on that one. They is going to be healed up by the Pugna. But the Chendu, so much damage. Enough to finish him off. Navi has to back up to the mountain. This is Elena Rax gone.
Blue still has a Roar and a BKB. Navi have to be careful about committing for this fight.
There's still so much left for Complexity. They can just keep going.
Yeah. They've got a 10k gold lead now. Much cleaner game from them. With the help of a little bit better late game. So now they're chipping away at this mid tower. All these auras helping the sniper so much. He might have been poor a second ago. And he still kind of is, but he hits a lot.
He attacks so fast with the Beastmaster Aura, and then he's got a ton of attack damage thanks to the Beastmaster. Okay, Dendy's gonna jump right in. He's got
This
his
is your
BKB,
initiation.
and he's got the Lincoln. He's trying to
Oh, he's
initiate
getting low.
both his team. Reaper Sight coming up, but a Chen setback actually. Looks like he
Oh,
managed to
Chen's
get
just
out
gonna
of that
TP in,
one.
and they're gonna fight again?
BKB popped by the Beastmaster, and they're resetting this fight pretty soon. They're trying maybe go for Kyle here. Crystallight just hoping to be able to run down any hero.
Oh, there's the
turnaround.
stun.
Kyle managed to finish him up with the Enchant Totem. He still runs himself away. Now Chessie's back in the fight. He's got his Radiance, and all these heroes are so low. Sniper's just taking his time, lining them up, and popping them off. Seneco's gonna be the last one to die here. Chessie will take the triple kill. As General hides away in the offlane jungle.
They're gonna
but
call it.
Navi call it.
That send back from Z-Freak onto the
Clutch.
Bloodseeker.
Woo.
Oh my.
I mean, they probably still would have won that team fight, but it was a nice little.
That really capped it off.
Yeah.
If he does, it was when Chessie came back in. He just gets tons of hits off for free. He
Yep.
just runs in there full HP. They can't deal with him at all. All the BK